Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here with Elizabeth Scenes and Scents. Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to check out my website, which is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, where I am Liz Quinn, your lead Scentsy consultant. So today I have for you a wonderful haul that has to do with Cyber Monday and all those wonderful bundles, plus just some odds and ends that I got in the mail. So I want to remind you, the 15th of December is the cutoff for Scentsy to tell you that you can get things by Christmas. And of course, that is only if the carrier like FedEx or UPS doesn't run into inclement weather or other crazy things along the way. But let's get started with my little box of bars here. I ordered the bakery bundle and I ordered the holiday bundle. And there are some amazing bars in here, even a couple I have never smelled. So first off, I know this was part of the bakery bundle, is Vanilla Waves, and this is currently retired. It's in my club. My younger daughter and I go through a ton of bakery, so I was very, very excited about those Cyber Monday deals because it's $3 a bar in those bundles. And all of these are retired good scents. So this is just the best caramel and vanilla summery smell. It's a very good mixer. It's very good on its own. So I now have 2 bars of our Vanilla Waves on top of the ones that come in my club. So here is one that was a brick like 3 or 4 holiday seasons ago. And this is the caramel sugar cookie, which is similar to salted caramel toffee, which was a brick even more recently. And then this year we have caramel chestnut, which I like the best of all the caramel bricks that we've had in recent history. Now this one, this has a richness to it. It is very, very cookie, very, very caramel, and almost overly sweet, but it'll make a great mixer. It is quite delicious. So this is the caramel sugar cookie. I do remember enjoying it, especially with Cookies for Santa, which I think I might have like half of a bar left kicking around in the basement. So I have 2 of those, and that's going to be excellent. Now, another one, and this is one of the reasons that I got this bundle, toasted marshmallow was available. I cannot remember the last time that they had toasted marshmallow in anything where there were bundles or deals of any kind. It's been a long time. So here is toasted marshmallow, the most amazing bar. I hope you guys pick this up if you've been curious about this. This is malty, it's toasty, it's gooey, it's great with around the campfire, it's fantastic mixed with a whole bunch of things. It's also fantastic on its own because the sort of malty toasty quality carries that marshmallow through for a couple days. You can leave this in the warmers for a while. Oh, this is so good. So again, 2 bars. The bakery, I did 2 bundles, which I rarely do. And then there's more in the bakery of almond croissant, which I love. This is still in my club, 1 bar every bi-monthly, I think. Oh, but it's so good, you guys. It's so good. And there's another one in this bundle that I was so excited about because I didn't club it. But almond croissant is just a hit. It's the best bakery ever. All of these will be stuff that I'll be warming January, February, March because I do a ton of bakery in the cold of winter. Another scent, which is also in my club, but you can just go through so much. I wanted extra, is Beautiful Butter Pecan. I think I might throw this one in this evening. Roasty, toasty pecans and goodness. This is great in the fall with pumpkin. It's wonderful with more vanilla. It'll be really good with that caramel sugar cookie. Oh, just alternate warmers. Beautiful buttery pecan-y goodness. And if you had missed out on this because it had been retired, I hope that you got some of so many of these bars. The almond croissant, the breakfast in bed, which I'm going to pull next. This is the one that I didn't club and I wanted some more bars of. So I have half a bar that I just have had in reserve. So now I have 2 full bars of breakfast in bed. And even though it's a pumpkin and raspberry smell, it is the best, just a yummy, wonderful bakery. And I'll probably melt this somewhere between now, maybe even this week, and the end of January. Oh, you guys, this is so good. And it is like a Danish, like a wonderful gooey pastry Danish with the raspberry, I think it's black raspberry, a little drizzle of like cinnamon icing and that pumpkin in the background. It is fantastic. All right, what else do I have from that one? So I've got duplicates of a lot of things here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're almost done with the bakery bundle. So let me make a pile here of the others. Oh, I know what I missed out on. Pink Sugarberry Mint. This is a fun bar. I wouldn't club this just because I don't love it, but I do like it. Right now it's retired. And it's such a happy, sassy scent. I'm going to be using this in February when I do kind of a candy and romance sort of a theme with a lot of my melting. This is so good. It's got mint. It's got sort of like this cotton candy confection thing going on. And it's just a little bit tart because of the mint, and it's excellent. And then I think, oh, this one, I've never smelled this. This is from the Mix It collection, and this was the last one to round out that bakery bundle, and it's called Spun, Sugar, and Vanilla. Ooh, it's like cotton candy. It's really nice, though. Good vanilla. Yeah, this is a lot like Pink Sugar Berry Mint without the mint. And it's super sweet. This is really good, you guys. So this is another one that I think February will be perfect for. That'd be really good with strawberry, like, what's my favorite strawberry scent that we have? Sugared strawberry. Those two would probably make a very good 1 cube to 1 cube alternate warmer mix. So there's 2 of all of those. And drum roll, please. I guess I just can't count because I've got 2 of everything. Pretty in Plum. I love this smell. I have half a bar left. It's going rancid because it's so old. Oh, I hope this smells good and clean and new and fresh. Pretty in Plum is so, so nice. Yes, and this is a fresh enough bar. I wonder how recently these have been poured. Pretty in Plum. I've missed it. I'm so glad I got some more of it. It's got black coconut and a really nice plum pastry. It is similar to sweet plum pastry, but a little bit more complex, and I really enjoy this. I'll probably melt one in the winter and then see if that old bar, if I can finish that up, and save one for next fall. So good. Okay, so did I get through the bakery bundle? I think the answer to that is yes, and we do have also the red, white, and berry pie, which I have a couple of. Now this one, I'm going to do a head-to-head between this and maraschino sugar cookie now that I have a good amount of red, white, and berry pie. To me, they're very similar. They're both like super sweet berry and pastry scents. And I think I actually like red, white, and berry pie a little bit better. So we'll be loading up the warmers with some sugar cookie and some of these, and we'll do that one day. I don't know if it'll be before or after Christmas. Depends on my mood. So now I think we're ready to move into the other bundle. Yeah. So there is sort of a mixture of I love it and I don't love it so much in the actual like holiday Christmassy bundle. One of the ones that's kind of a womp for me, unfortunately, is the spiced apple chestnut. Do I hate it? No. But do I love it? No. So I'm going to try it one more time. I might actually mix this with caramel chestnut or Johnny Appleseed or something. There's just kind of a deep funky note in this that I did not love. It was part of last year's Scents of the Season, which unfortunately, except for Wassail Wonderland and, oh, what else was in there? Cookies for Santa was okay, but man, I did not love this, and I did not love another one that's in here that I have more bars of because I don't hate it. It was nice, but it wasn't like, oh wow, and that would be Fireside Chats. And this I have 3 or 4 bars of. And this one, I don't know, it's kind of smoky and kind of orangey, and it's almost like there's just a little bit too much smoke. I wish there were more oranges and nutmeg, because this could be so pretty. So again, this one might make a good mixer, but I have a couple bars and still haven't found the perfect thing. So those 2 were kind of like, I don't really want them, but I really wanted some of the other bars in here. So another one that I do love is Mighty Pine, which I have a whole stockpile of, but I'm going to start melting this probably next week. I want the temperature to drop here in Michigan. It's sort of like it got really cold for a couple weeks right around Thanksgiving, and now it's gone back up to sort of ish temperatures. This is fantastic when there's snow on the ground, and I'm just waiting. Okay, another one that was in this bundle that I was so excited about is Christmas Cactus. This I wish I had in my club. It's so good. This has agave and fir, and it's like this bright, gorgeous Christmassy smell, but almost like Christmas from the Southwest. It's just lovely. It's sweet, it's got that little bit of tree, and it's just a great balanced scent. The other one I was like, oh, I gotta get it, is Huckleberry Wreath, and I melted a whole bar of this 2 weeks ago, knowing I'd be able to get a little more. And I did find that I've got half a bar kicking around in the basement, so I have a bar and a half of this. I might even melt the other half a bar between now and Christmas or in January, and then just hold on to this one for next year. It is the most beautiful fir and gentle huckleberry scent you will ever have. It is just, it's Christmassy, but it's relaxing. It's so beautiful. All right, here is one that one of my kids will end up with, and that is Snow Place Like Home. It is just a nice icy light bar. Yep. It's one that I could take it or leave it. Like, I don't hate it. I knew my kids would love them, so I was happy to get it for them in this bundle. It's just really light. To me, it's almost toothpastey, so one of them will enjoy it. So that one is Snow Place Like Home. All right, what else do we have in here? Okay, the other blue bar is Best in Snow, and I think from memory, I like this one a little better. Yes, I do like this one a little better. This one is like super icy cold air. Doesn't have as much mint. Doesn't have a ton of scent. This would probably be good having a face-off with Olaf Warm Hugs, which is another very, very light, ethereal, icy winter smell. So that was Best in Snow. Then, what else do I have left in here? Oh, here's another one that my older daughter does in her room, and it's so strong. That is Pretty in Plaid, which is a really nice packaging, but it is my least favorite of all the tree scents that Scentsy makes. It has wintergreen in here and this soapy note that goes with all the pine, which is why my older daughter loves it so much. And for me, it's just kind of like, it's okay. If I'm going to melt this, I usually mix it with Snow-Kissed Cranberry because there's some cranberry note in this and that kind of draws it out. And I do mean direct mixing. All right. And then I was very excited about a couple of the things that are left in the bottom here. The apple cherry cider and the cinnamon roasted pear were in a harvest trio a very long time ago. And I happened to get the bundle in November with the third bar that was in that particular grouping. It was, I think, at least 4 cycles back Harvest Collection trio. I know that my favorite was apple cherry cider, and my younger daughter can't stand this smell. I'm really not sure what it is about it that puts her off. I love it, so I'm very happy to get another bar of this. It's a great balance of apple and cherry and a splash of cider, and it's sort of like, to me, a forerunner of Bright Cider Life with a lot more cherry in it. And I'm going to love this bar. I'll probably save this one for next year. And then the cinnamon roasted pear was also very nice. Now, they're not, like the apple cherry cider for me personally, I would club, but because my family complained about it, I pulled it. This one, though, this is really mellow and subtle. I think this is probably, oh, that's good, the crowd pleaser of all of those 3 of that old Harvest trio. Because this has a really nice pear and very gentle, smooth cinnamon background. This is like mellow roasted spiced pears, and it is very, very good. And it's called cinnamon roasted pear, so it's very accurate. I do think this is one of the better scents, except for honey pear cider, that Scentsy has made with a pear note in it. So that is my actual Cyber Monday, like the specials haul, and I have a few random bars over here. I might as well just put them all in one video, right? So I was doing kind of a stock tally for just bars that are Christmassy in our home. And my younger daughter and I and my older daughter all had a craving for Silver Bells at the same time, and we found out we have almost nothing in stock. So I got 4 Silver Bells, so I can have 2 and the girls can each have 1, and none of us have to fight, and it'll be great. So Silver Bells is a very classy Christmassy scent with like minty candy cane and pear. Again, actually this would be good with the cinnamon roasted pear in different parts of the house. I'm kind of excited about that. And then this sort of beautiful caramel. It is the most gorgeous, mellow, classy smell. If you have not tried Silver Bells, please do this holiday season. And like I said, order before the 15th so you can actually enjoy it on Christmas. So then what else did I get? Just a couple other things because I've got so many bars are coming out my eyeballs. Very Merry Cranberry, as I have stated this whole last week. I'm going through a lot of it, so I just wanted a little more, which is just the most perfect sweet cranberry scent ever. And one more actual bar of Sugar Cookie. Because Sugar Cookie, I'm ramping up to start doing a mix of iced pine and Sugar Cookie as we're getting closer to Christmas. It's so good together. And this one will be a direct mix, and it's such a nice like vanilla and pine scent. So good. So the very last thing I wanted, because I'm trying to kind of look ahead to what do I want to club and what do I just want to stock up on. I wanted to get one more of the holiday trio. And if you're interested in the holiday trio, we also have to check and see if it's already sold out, but I believe that it's still available is that special holiday warmer and bar bundle. These three, plus the Pine for Plaid Mini, plus the Christmas Camper Warmer. $40, you guys, for the whole thing. The bar bundle, $17 by itself. The Plaid Mini is $25 by itself. And I don't remember what the Christmas Camper Warmer is, but I think it's over $40. So $40 for all of that is an incredible deal. Anyway, I didn't know that that was coming, so I had just ordered some of these bars as a set so I didn't have to keep carrying all of them in my club. This one, however, I think is staying in my club, and that is going to be your Maple Vanilla Glaze. Oh man, I'm going to love this all the way through till March. This is like Saturday morning coffee and French toast, or pancakes kind of a scent. It's wonderful, strong, gooey maple and vanilla, and it just has this great, great comfort factor. I love this bar. It's sort of a one-day wonder, though. It's super strong, and then it dies. So the next one, which I've thought about clubbing, but I have a feeling this one's probably going to show up in the catalog next year, Cranberry Orange Cider is probably the most classic of these three, and the most crowd-pleasing of actually many of our holiday smells. This would be at the top of that. This is so gentle. I could do this anywhere between October to January. It's orange and cranberry with smooth, subtle spice. It's really, really, really nice. This will be good for New Year's for me to kind of come down off of Christmas. And then last but not least, I have to say that when it comes to icy smells, I'm very, very particular. The Swirling Snowflakes is very good. I've enjoyed it, so I wanted some more of this. I'm not going to club it, but I wanted like 4 or 5 total. So I can enjoy this the next couple of Christmas seasons if it doesn't make a return, which I'm not sure if this one will or won't. This is icy with a little bit of eucalyptus flower, and it gives it just this tiny drop of eucalyptus presence without being at all too much. This would be great with eucalyptus wreath. Oh man, I can absolutely see myself enjoying this January, February, now too. Great for bedrooms, great for bathrooms. Very, very good. So there is my all bar haul, Cyber Monday, plus a few extra things thrown in just to make sure the family's got everything that they need. So I don't have anything else really exciting coming. I will have one more party closeout that had to do with like laundry, and I got one little mini warmer and some other stuff. That'll probably come in a week or two. And then I will have my just in case December one-time club, which I will cancel afterwards, because I've had a really hard time getting my hands on the peppermint buttercream, because every single time it comes up for offering, it's sold out like that. So I put some in my club, also some Season of Magic, and I wanted a couple of the Winter's Eve. I don't want another whole brick, but I do want a couple more bars because I really like mixing it with iced pine. So that will be probably right around Christmas. I'll get that in. I don't even know if I'm going to film that because I'll probably be Christmas exhausted. And just to put a little marker on the calendar, when it comes to probably about a week or a few days before Christmas, until right around New Year's, I will be taking a break from filming. I just need some time with my family. So there will be one Wednesday, what I've been warming, that y'all will miss. And unless I get my Bring Back My Bars in the mail, which I will film those, but there will be about a weekish where I will not be present to do filming. So just so you all know. Anyway, those were all of my bars. I need to get busy cataloging and melting them, and I hope that you guys have your Cyber Monday hauls coming in too. And let me know which bundles you picked up and which of all those retired bars were you the most excited about. So I was super excited about Christmas Cactus and the Huckleberry Wreath and the Pretty and Plum, and it was really nice to even get a couple new ones that I've never had before. So God bless. Have a wonderful Christmas season, guys. Make sure you take time for your family and that you take a moment to have a deep breath, a de-stress, a good coffee, a good tea, put your feet up, read a book. Don't let the season drag you around by the nose. You manage it. Have a great day, guys. I'm talking to myself too. Bye-bye.